100 million cups, every single day. Instant noodles consumed across the globe in 24 hours. We're looking at wheat flour, water, salt, and oil transformed into the world's most accessible meal. A product that goes from dry brick to hot soup in exactly 3 minutes. And it begins at 4 a.m. in China's largest instant noodle factory. Let's see how 500 tons of wheat become 200,000 portions of instant noodles through 7 industrial phases in under 30 minutes, 4 in the morning. Trucks carrying 40-ton loads of wheat arrive at the factory gates. This wheat isn't random, it's specifically selected for 12% protein content, precise elasticity, and water absorption capacity of 65%. Each grain is tested for gluten levels between 28 and 32%. The wheat flows into mechanical mills that process 21 tons per hour, grinding it into flour with particles measuring exactly 150 microns. Before any flour reaches production, automated sensors check purity levels, rejecting batches below 99.2% quality standards. The approved flour enters massive 2,000-liter industrial mixers, where the magic of chemistry begins. Water at exactly 35 degrees Celsius is added. Temperature matters because proteins denature above 4 degrees Celsius, destroying elasticity. Salt concentration stays at 2.8%, while food-grade alkaline salts create the characteristic chewy texture. These aren't mysterious chemicals. They're the same acidity regulators used in bread and pasta. Giant mechanical arms knead the mixture for exactly 12 minutes. A single production line creates enough dough in 1 hour to manufacture 200,000 individual servings. The result? Perfectly elastic dough with 38% moisture content. Here's where precision becomes critical. The dough must maintain moisture between 36 and 40%. 1 percentage point below, and noodles crack during rolling. 1 point above, and they stick to machinery, halting the entire line. Quality control operators test every batch with handheld moisture meters. The acceptable margin is 0, 38% exactly, or the batch returns to mixing. This single measurement determines whether 50,000 portions succeed or fail. Temperature sensors monitor the dough every 30 seconds, maintaining 26 degrees throughout the process. The dough enters the rolling system, a continuous train of steel cylinders working without pause. First pass. Thickness reduces from 20 mm to 8 mm. Second pass. 8 mm becomes 4 mm. Third pass. 4 mm becomes the final 1.2 mm thickness. Each reduction happens at precisely 2.5 meters per minute. Then comes cutting. Ultra-precision blades slice the sheet into 50,000 meters of noodle strands per hour, equivalent to manufacturing 100 kilometers of noodles every 60 minutes. Special molding systems create the characteristic wavy pattern as noodles advance on conveyor belts. The wavy pattern isn't decorative, it's engineering. Those curves increase surface area by 340%, allowing water to penetrate faster during cooking. A single noodle brick contains approximately 180 individual strands, each measuring 85 centimeters when straightened. If you lined up all noodles from one day's production, they would stretch 15,000 kilometers, enough to cross the Atlantic Ocean. This serpentine design reduces cooking time from 8 minutes to exactly 3 minutes, the magic number that defined instant noodles since their invention in 1958. Now comes the transformation that creates instant noodles' core identity. Steam cooking. Thousands of noodle blocks enter industrial steam tunnels, enclosed chambers where massive steam injection occurs at $100. The process lasts exactly 90 seconds. Steam penetrates every curve, partially cooking the wheat proteins and eliminating bacteria. Temperature sensors ensure uniform heat distribution within 2 hours tolerance. This pre-cooking is identical to boiling pasta at home, but in gigantic scale. Workers monitor the process through reinforced glass windows, as conveyor belts transport 3,000 blocks per hour through each tunnel. Upon exit, noodles are officially transformed from raw dough into pre-cooked food, ready for the crucial dehydration phase. Dehydration through flash frying requires surgical precision. Noodle blocks submerge in palm oil heated to exactly 150 growers for 60 to 90 seconds. Temperature tolerance, maximum 3 variation, or proteins overcook and texture becomes rubber-like. The oil eliminates 85% of moisture content, reducing it from 38% to just 6%. This creates the porous, spongy texture that allows instant rehydration. Oil forms a natural protective layer, preserving noodles for 18 months without artificial preservatives. Drainage systems remove excess oil, leaving exactly 18% oil content, the optimal level for flavor and preservation. The numbers are staggering. This single factory processes 500 tons of wheat daily, producing 2.4 million individual servings. That's enough instant noodles to feed the entire population of Qatar every single day. The automated packaging line operates at 1,200 units per minute, 20 complete packages every second. Robotic arms add seasoning sachets containing precisely 8.5 grams of spices, measured to milligram accuracy. A single gram more or less would completely alter the final flavor. The seasoning production runs parallel. Industrial mixers combine salt, dehydrated vegetables, meat extracts, and natural flavor enhancers. Each recipe is tested 50 times before approval, ensuring identical taste, whether manufactured in China, Brazil, or Mexico. Quality control happens at 3 checkpoints. First, raw noodle texture tested every 30 minutes using penetrometer devices. Second, moisture content verification through infrared sensors. Third, final packaging integrity checked through vacuum tests. Packages failing any test, approximately 0.3% of production, are recycled back to flour stage. Hermetic sealing occurs in vacuum chambers, extending shelf life to 24 months. Automated palletizing systems stack 144 packages per box, 40 boxes per pallet. Each pallet weighs exactly 576 kilograms. Distribution trucks, ships, and planes transport these pallets worldwide, reaching 85 countries within 30 days of production. 7 industrial phases, 30 minutes total time, 500 tons of wheat transformed into 2.4 million servings daily. Instant noodles represent precision manufacturing, disguised as simple convenience food. Yet only 12% of consumers know. The wavy pattern serves an engineering purpose beyond aesthetics. What other everyday food process would you like to see deconstructed? Drop your preference in the comments and subscribe to Origin of Things for more industrial deep dives.